All of a sudden, Billy sends the other guards away and modifications her tone, admitting she had been incorrect to choose Umbrella and that Jade is immune to the virus, but she isn't. It's simply transferring slowly in her. Billy then releases Jade as she tells her in which to find a university search group and slices an Umbrella tracking chip from her arm so she will break out freely. After punching Billy, Jade collects the severed head of Mother Zero and runs out. In the end, Jade reaches the coast and is found using the college Seek team, who speedy take her to their Deliver. There, Jade eventually reunites with her circle of relatives. Sometime later, the Deliver modifications its route due to the fact they skip close to a ghost craft, which means there are Zeros alive underwater. Meanwhile, Jade joins Amrita at the lab to carry out an autopsy on Mother Zero's head. They research that Mother's body is generating enzymes, but they degrade upon exposure to oxygen. Over the nighttime, they go through 55 unique exams to keep the enzymes with synthetic saliva. However, ultimately it's Jade's saliva that makes it work. They introduce T-virus to the enzymes, determining that one has an appealing assets and the other a repelling belongings, meaning that those enzymes could be used to both ward Zeros away and to control them. Inside the Midnight, Jade sneaks on a ship and fishes out a Zero for more checks. The Zero attempts to attack her, however Jade places it to sleep with an injection. Inside the morning, Jade ties the Zero up at the lab on the equal time that be involved see her. The female gets scared, however Jade calms her down by announcing she's observed the answer and makes her stay through the door to watch. Jade covers her frame with the mother's enzyme and pricks her finger earlier than coming near the Zero. The trick works and the creature doesn't assault her, but when becomes nearer, the Zero snarls. It manages to interrupt its bindings and pushes Jade away to chase after B, who goes to different adults for assist. The Zero unearths Amrita and jumps on her, without delay killing her. At that moment, a Defend comes out and kills the creature, and Jade comes to take full duty. Amrita's husband is furious and tries to shoot Jade, however Arjun pushes his arm to make him fail. Suddenly they listen a noise and observe a gaggle of helicopters approaching. A flashback then jumps to 2005, where 3 exclusive Alberts are operating collectively at an Umbrella outpost. Their personalities are exclusive, but all 3 of them are clones of the original Albert, a superhuman who is also their chief. Original Albert notices one among his clones is listening to track and threatens to slice off every other finger if he doesn't behave. Suddenly a bunch of squadized bursts in to arrest him for his or her unauthorized use of Umbrella assets. Together with his enhanced capabilities, original Albert defeats them in seconds. But there are more infantrymen coming, so authentic Albert attempts to kill his clones to save you them getting used. The soldiers arrive quicker than he idea and open hearth, so he simplest manages to kill one clone earlier than he runs away. The alternative 2 clones are arrested as Evelyn makes her manor interior. In 2022, the Alberts inside the cells are the clones, seeing every different again after 17 years. Bird has been locked up the entire time and is bowled over to listen that Albert become allowed to have a life. Their communication is interrupted whilst the guards take Albert away. He's tied to a chair so he can be interrogated by using Evelyn, who knows his injection killed Angel and confirms that Bert became the one who created the medication variation. Given that Albert refuses to go together with Evelyn's plans, she asks Roth to inject him with the variation and Albert quickly begins feeling sick. Meanwhile, within the cellular, Bert kills a Defend with a razor and presses a pillow over every other one to finish him off. He additionally shaves himself and leaves the cell searching precisely like Albert. Later on, Bert indicates up on the college with a stolen car and pounds at the horn until the twins come over him. He avoids answering questions using pronouncing they'll talk later and they force away, however the sisters are stunned by way of his loopy using. The trio makes it to a eating place and the girls word their dad is behaving odd. Noticing a reduce on his finger, they finish Umbrella ought to VE injected him with something. In the period in between, Evelyn is going domestic for dinner and places some remedy in her wife's drink that is observed by way of Simon. Evelyn leaves the bottle at the back of to take a name from Roth and Simon uses the risk to steal some medication. Then Evelyn asks her son to text Jade, pronouncing she may be in problem. Simon does so and Jade asks for help. Then Bert snaps at a waitress and the ladies demand a proof.